Hey everybody, it's Mr. Darby here in art class at Artman, and today I'm going to be working to show you how to use a piece of printer paper or construction paper that's printer paper sized to make a frog origami style. So we're going to be folding paper today, working on things like creasing the paper and folding things in halves and in quarters, diagonal folds. These are good words to learn and use. And this is all about precision. That means that we need to be able to fold it as exact as possible, or there will be issues. The issues will be that you won't make a frog. That would be a bad issue, right? Or we'll have a really sloppy looking frog and we'll want to throw it away instead of keep it and show it off. So here we go. Get your paper, printer paper. It can be any color. You can color it first, you can color it last. I'm going to use green paper because I realize now that green paper is easier to see on the white table. But grab your paper, let's go. Okay, today I'm going to teach you a nice little trick for making your paper for origami. A lot of times when you start origami work, you're going to be using a sheet of square paper, and in fact, you might not know how to make a square sheet of paper. And in fact, we're not going to use the square piece today. We're going to use the scrap that we cut or tear off. So let me start here by showing you, if you take the corner here of this paper and you fold it up to the other edge, like this. You're going to do it as exact as you can. All right. Here it is. And you're going to fold it and crease it. And then what you have is an overlap right here. Do you see that? That's usually our garbage. Well, today that's going to be the piece of paper we use for our frog. All right. So we have to figure out how to tear this piece off. If you can tear your paper along this edge right here, you would have a perfect square. So what I would like to show you here is that now you can take this, so this is creased, and you're going to fold this up so that it's touching that other edge, and now you've made a rectangle. Crease it really tight, use your fingernail, drag it along there, open it back up, flip it over. Now I could see where I folded it the first time. You see that? And then I'm going to fold it backwards the other way. Just like this, okay? Great. All right, so now that I have that folded both directions, it's going to make it pretty easy to tear. When I tear this, I just want to peel the end a little bit, and then you can kind of pull it apart. Work your hands apart. Work them apart. Don't mind my fingernails. I've got paint underneath them. All right, and pull it apart. Now, you have a piece of paper that's usually scrap, and you have what looks like a beautiful square. I'll show you what to do with this square some other time because there's so many things in the origami world you can make out of this. Today we just want to focus on this right here, okay? First thing we need to do, we're going to be turning our paper upright, vertical, all right? Place the paper vertical, that means up and down. This would be a horizontal, okay? This would be diagonal, vertical. We're going to take the top left side of this paper here, and we're going to fold it down to this edge here on the side. And we're going to crease it. So you're going to be creasing, that means taking your fingernail, rubbing it over top of there, making a hard line. We need to do it the other side as well. So we're going to take this down from the right top corner to the left side, accurate as possible, and pinch it. So when we open that up, you can actually see I have an X on the paper. Now, the next step is to take the top of the paper and fold it down to the bottom of the X, where that X connects to the edges of the paper. So we're going to fold that down, right here, and we're going to split that X right in half and open it up. When we open it up, you can see the diagonal lines and then the line across the middle. Okay, so we do have that folded line there. All right. The next step here is pretty simple. All we need to do is fold these edges in. You see how when I tuck these in, they go right in very nicely because we folded it already. And then we push down on the top of the frog's head, just like this. Okay? Very nice. Now, that isn't all of it. So we're going to make front legs for our frog. Let's go ahead and fold these up to the middle, up like this, and crease. Always creasing. Let's take the right side up. Got a little edge here from my tear. There. We'll fold that up to the top, and there will be the other front leg, okay? And if they fold shut for now, that's fine. We can open them back up later. Mine don't want to fold tight. Construction paper doesn't like to fold tight. All right. The next move here is to turn. I'm going to turn my paper horizontally, and I'm going to fold this paper up to about as close to the middle as I can without overlapping where I folded the head. So here, like this. And here, like this. Crease. Crease. Now this back here has a gap. I'm kind of ashamed of that, but it'll be all right. Now all I need to really do is make my first fold for the feet. So I'm going to fold one, and then I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to fold it two, and I'm going to fold it again, three. And when I stand my frog up, you can see he's got nice tall legs, so he can spring, all right? And then he's also got his front legs to land on, and here's kind of his head here. So that's my frog. I hope you enjoyed making a frog with me, and you can add your eyes if you want to. You can make slits for the mouth here, maybe even some little nostrils, but that's our origami frog. All right, guys, good work. I hope you take pictures and send them to me. I want to check them out. These are fun to do. You can make a whole family of frogs, so enjoy.